Mike Phillips here at Auto Geek Show Car Garage, and today I want to share with you the CR Spotless Water Filtration System. Now, this is a portable unit that deionizes the water, removing all the suspended minerals and salts out of the water. Things like chloride, calcium, magnesium, and sodium. And when you wash and rinse your car, if you don't get the water completely off the car, it's these types of salts and minerals suspended in the water. The water evaporates off, leaves the contaminants behind, and it'll leave water spots on your finish, and in some cases it'll leave what we call a type 2 water spot, where the minerals and the salts actually etch a hole into the clear coat. So it's really bad on your car to leave any kind of standing water and let it evaporate unless you're using something like this, the CR Spotless Water Filtration System. Now, for the same reason that this is an excellent water filtration system to use to wash your car, you also want to use it on your SUV, your truck, motorhomes, boats, even your house. Say you're washing the windows, then you go to rinse them. How are you going to get up there to rinse, get all that water off? So this will leave a spot-free finish on the glass. So tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this black Corvette here in the beating down sun here in South Florida, and then we're going to let the water completely dry out the finish, and through the magic of time-lapse photography, you're going to watch it happen right before your eyes, and we're going to leave a spot-free finish. So check this out. Normally, I would never wash a car in direct sunlight like this, especially a black car. You know, black paint can easily get up to the temperature of 160, even 170 degrees in full sun. That would just bake this water off and leave horrendous spots. Okay, let's just see what the CR Spotless Water Filtration System can do for us today. Okay, I gotta move quickly because it is important to get the soap rinsed off. It's the water in your rinse water that the CR Spotless Water Filtration filters. Okay, I'd say that's washed really good. Now let's use the CR Spotless Water System to rinse all this soap off. And I have this on the fan setting, and that's important. You don't want to use this on a setting where you have too much water running through the filter system. So they include a sprayer with the system, just to make sure you have the right spray nozzle to rinse off your car, or your motorhome, truck, boat, or RV. Okay. Now we're going to let this sit in the sun, and through the magic of time-lapse photography, you're going to watch this water evaporate and leave a spot-free finish.
It was approximately 10 a.m. here in sunny Stuart, Florida, when I measured the temperature of the black paint on this Corvette using a thermo-temp gun. Even though it's still early in the day, the temperature is already 166 degrees. That's hot enough to fry an egg. If you were outside in this kind of direct sunlight heat, washing your car, and you didn't get the water chamoised off immediately, chances are really good you would have water spots throughout the entire finish. In some cases, this would leave imprint rings, with the mineral deposits left on the paint etching the surface, and these would need to be machine polished in order to remove them completely. In more severe situations, if there are any corrosive elements in the water, as portions of the water evaporate off, the mixture of water and corrosive elements become more and more concentrated, and together with the heat from the sun could leave type 2 water spots not on the paint, but in the paint. Here's the good news. The CR Spotless Water System removes any and all dissolved minerals, salts, and corrosive elements out of your water, completely removing the risk for water spots being inflicted into your car's thin clear coat finish. With the CR Spotless Water System, you wash your car in direct sunlight without drying off the rinse water, and as you can see here, safely leave a spot-free finish.
Well, we've let all the water completely dry off the hood of this black Corvette, and as you can see, it has an absolutely spot-free finish. And that's the power of the CR Spotless Water Filtration System. Now we're going to take this black Corvette into the Auto Geek Show Car Garage studio, and we're going to take an in-depth look at this water filtration system. Hey, we've moved the Corvette into our air-conditioned studio out of the hot blazing sun. More importantly, we moved me into the air-conditioned studio. So let's go over here and take a closer, in-depth look at the CR Spotless Water Filter System. So the first thing you want to do is take everything out of the box, spread it all out, and just go through and make sure you have all the different components. Now let's just go through them one by one and take a look at what each one is. This is the housing wrench. You're going to use this to tighten the housing up to the black caps that hold the housings and the filters. This is a supplied water nozzle. Now it's important that you use the one that's supplied with the system, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. This is going to come with 2 hose adapters and some Teflon tape. Now you want to take the Teflon tape and wrap it around the fine thread portion of the hose adapter, and then each of these go into each side of the black cap of your filter system. I've already attached one over here. You're going to get 2 of these centering rings, and these are going to fit down on top of the filter. I've already assembled one and it's inside here, but you will get 2 of these. You're going to get 2 stainless steel washers. Now these stainless steel washers, they get sandwiched between the bottom of the filter and the cartridge housing. So you get 2 of those again. I've already assembled one over here. That's where the other one's at right now. You're also going to get a 48-inch long connector hose made of stainless steel. And this is what you're going to connect to your hose spigot and then to the inlet side of the water filter system. So now that we went through all the different components, let me go ahead and assemble the rest of this to show you how to do it. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to attach the hose adapters. Now this comes with 2. They go on the sides of the black caps of the housing here. First thing you want to do though is you want to take this Teflon tape and you want to put 2 wraps around the threads. Now these hose adapters have a fine thread and a coarse thread, and it's the fine thread side that actually goes into the black cap. And you want to run that Teflon tape all the way up to the shoulder of where you put your wrench here so you have a good watertight seal. Now after you got 2 wraps on there, just break it clean, and this is ready to insert. This just goes right here. Make sure you don't cross thread this, and then just thread this in until the shoulder comes into contact with the black housing here. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to assemble your cartridge system. So you're going to take the blue housing, and there's the stainless steel washer. Now this is going to fit down inside there, and there's kind of a little divot that sticks up there, and you'll place this right on top of there, just like that. Then you're going to take your cartridge. This is with the white cap side down. This is just going to center up and go right down inside the housing. And it should seat there just like that, perfectly centered. Then you're going to take the centering ring, and this applies and slips right over the actual cartridge. And this helps to keep this centered up inside of the housing. Now this housing comes with an O-ring here that's already lubricated, and that's just to help it to tighten up against the housing here without bunching up and possibly damaging this hose ring. So this is already lubed and ready to go. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take and place this underneath the housing. Then you're going to grab the housing wrench, and you just want to take and tighten that up until it's firm and snugged up. So that's those components there. I've already done this side, and you can do the rest of this when you get yours at home and you're setting it up. Now, I talked a few minutes ago about the water sprayer that comes with this, and this is important. They include this sprayer because this has a setting on it called flat. Okay, so this is going to give you a strong but fine mist, and the reason why is because you don't want the water flushing through here too quickly, or you won't give the resin beads enough time to pull the contaminants out of the water. You want it to flow at about 2.5 gallons per minute, and by using the flat setting on the sprayer, you're going to accomplish this. So remember that. There's a reason why this is included, and that's so you could use the flat setting when rinsing all the water off of your car. Then you want to turn this on, turn your water on, let it start to fill these 2 chambers full of water. Go ahead and turn your TDS meter, that's total dissolved solids meter, on, and you just want to let this flush through for a few minutes so you get complete water saturation through both these filters without any air gaps, and that way you're going to get the maximum performance out of the filter system. Now after you've let the water flush through here for a few minutes, check your meter. It should say 0, 0, 0, and as long as it says anywhere from 0, 0, 0 to 0, 1, 9, you're okay. You're going to get a spot-free rinse. As soon as that meter goes to the 020 reading or higher, then it's time to go ahead and replace the filter cartridges in your CR Spotless system. And that's pretty much it. That's how you use the CR Spotless Water Filter System for a spot-free finish on anything you wash. Cars, trucks, SUVs, motorhomes, boats, even the windows on your house. So for more information, check it out on autogeek.net.